Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises to the Most High, Hayabah Hashem Yeshaya. Now, through the Spirit of the Most High, I would want you guys to understand how this walk will begin, how this walk will go, especially day by day, and not taking it so hard on yourselves and understanding that you must go through the sanctification process, but through this sanctification process, you must resist Satan and keep the Most High law, statutes, and commandments. All right. Now, our first scripture we're going to go through to get more understanding, okay, will be Ephesians 4. Let me share my screen, y'all. Okay. To share my screen. Right. Go to Ephesians 4. So the first thing we must understand when it comes to walking day by day and understanding the Most High's truth and understanding our purpose on what we have, okay, and understanding our purpose on how to walk in this truth, the first thing we must understand is working day by day to be a better person. Who you were yesterday, you don't want to be that same person today. So that means by the end, if you started one way in the beginning of the week, by the Sabbath day, you should be 7 times better than the person you was at the beginning of the day. At the beginning of the week. All right. So Ephesians 4:22 reads that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man. Why? Why should you put off the former conversation of that old man? Because through conversation means communication, you allowing these spirits in, or spirits, whatever spirit it may be, especially if it's not the spirit of the Most High, you will allow these spirits in through communication. So what you speaking out of your mouth, how you communicate with people, how you allow people to communicate with you will affect your spirit, and rather it can ultimately affect you backtracking and falling back into the world. Now, it reads that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, right? Verse 23, be ye renewed in the spirit of your mind. I'm going to read this again. Be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man. So that's what we need to remember. Day by day, we must put on the new man, right? Which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness. All right. Now, let's get more understanding on this. Let's go to Colossians, right? We're going to go to Colossians 3:2. Okay. Now, what do this mean by we must renew, right? That's what this means. We need to renew our minds and put on the spirit of the Most High. But how do we do that? That's a good question, right? Because we only have a certain amount of tools to our disposal. Yes, we have the Most High. Yes, we have his son, Christ. But we must put all of these tools to our disposal: the Bible, the book of Enoch, the book of Jasher, the book of Josephus. It's a lot of different books we have to put in use to get our full understanding on how to set our minds and our affection above. But also we must understand what we're allowing to feed our spirits and to feed our minds could affect us also. What we listen to, what we read, what we recite, what we allow people to give to us. What would you allow people to give to you? What kind of communication would you allow people to give to you? Are you allowing righteous communication? Are you allowing people of righteousness to be around you? That's communicating righteousness to you. That's communicating scriptures. That's communicating wisdom. Are you allowing these spirits to get to you? That haven't set their minds on things above. Who's trying to make you set your mind on things beneath? So let's go to Colossians 3:2. Set your affection on things above, not on things of the earth. Because what you're seeing in your mind day by day and what you're reciting could be those things where you're setting your mind on those things above. So where do this stuff come into play? Why? Because I'm gonna show you how this stuff come into play. Let's say somebody harassing you. Now you got to think to yourself, should I keep my cool and keep my calm and work how the spirit want me to work? Or should I work earthly? You have a decision to make at that time. But in that predicament and in that situation, you're going to be able to remember those scriptures that you've been reciting, those scriptures that you've been reading. All of those scriptures going to be coming in your head. And guess what? You're going to say, you know what? Scriptures say if you indulge in the fool's activity, you'll be just like him. Let me be cool because this person right here is acting a certain way. Who's trying to make me go back into the world? Who's trying to make me act earthly? Right? Verse 2: set your affection on things above and not on things on the earth. For ye are dead. What it means by ye are dead. Because as children of the Most High, when we went in that water and we came out, those things that we did before, rioting and acting in a certain way, in a certain manner, in a certain fashion, and in our character, we died to that stuff. And your life is hid with Christ. Right? Now, those are some things that we must remember when we walking in this truth. We must understand that every single day we have to renew our minds, we have to renew our spirits. We must continue to walk with the faith that the Most High has given us. Some of small measures and some of great, but yet we are one body and we can stick together through everything, through all the trials. That's Jew and Gentile alike. But without Christ, we could do nothing. So we must renew our minds, renew our spirits, continue to walk in the Most High law, statutes, and commandments. And remember, keep faith and hope. And above all, charity. Because charity is love, and love is Christ. Shalom. And with that, I'd like to say all praises to the Most High, Higher, by Hashem Yeshaya. With that, till next time, Team Charity.